From prehistoric times, humankind has used pictures to describe, communicate, remember, and celebrate. A sea change occurred in 1839 when the invention of the camera changed portraiture from the portrayal of reality to the actual capture of reality. As photographic technology progressed, photographers were able to move away from the studio and out into the world. Photographers used the same portrait skills to carry out ethnographic research. In 1955, Edward Steichen curated The Family of Man, a collection of photographs from 68 countries demonstrating the human experience across cultures. In the 60s and 70s, Irving Penn traveled around the world with a portable studio to make his portraits that became Worlds in a Small Room. These collections captured human diversity across the globe in its most striking forms. I truly fell in love with storytelling through portraits while documenting the 2013 protests in Istanbul. I went to photograph the conflict, but found that I was more interested in the stories of the people I met there. Without speaking the language, portraiture was my way of connecting with them. Canada has a long history of immigration that has brought many new cultures, languages, and religious groups. Today, more than half of Toronto's inhabitants were born outside of Canada. Toronto is now one of the most cosmopolitan cities in the world. Last summer, I set out on a year-long journey to photograph someone born in every single country of the world who now calls Toronto home. What can portraiture illuminate about the immigrant experience in Toronto? How can it fill in the gaps that statistics cannot? I've learned that nobody is alone in the process of migration, that for the first time ever, you can find the whole world in one city, and that ordinary people have the most extraordinary stories to tell.